All right, guys. I forgot what I'm gonna do because this was not how I was gonna do it in the video.
In your shirt.
Yeah. Hey guys, Fish here. We're at Indian Motorcycle St. Paul, and you're probably wondering why I got this killer shirt on. Indian Motorcycle St. Paul hosted a luau ride, and so we went for like 130 miles.
About that.
Dude, you were blocking traffic. You were riding.
Great time.
You were riding the shit out of this machine.
It's a great road blocker bike.
It is it's bright, right? So people can see it. But before we get too far, let's introduce you to the world.
Hello, a lot of you guys hopefully have seen my other video where I proposed. I am Louis, Dirty D, Minnesota Leathernecks Motorcycle Club, and that's me, that's my story, that's my beautiful bike.
And you said you just got engaged, so what's your fiance's name?
That is Christine, the lovely Christine.
Hey Christine, congratulations. How you tricked him, we don't know, but
she got a ring, I got a bike. It's a fair trade.
Fair trade.
It's like a woman's closet.
Yeah.
It is?
It has glitter to it.
Yeah.
You want to touch it? Oh, can we touch it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said don't.
No, go ahead. No, you can now. Yep.
I don't know how I know that's great.
Your cool factor just goes up.
You just push it. Baby? Baby? I would be so happy if you would marry me and be my friend the rest of my life and be with me through thick and thin. You make me so happy. Will you marry me?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, 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 yes. Are you serious? Oh,
She said yes.
So tell me a little bit about your history. Did you start on Indian motorcycles? You know, what did you trade in? How's that?
Well, I started on the Victory V92, the first Victory motorcycle, 1999. I've slowly progressed my way up. Bike before this I put the most miles on was my Kawasaki Vulcan Voyager. Great bike, it is what it is. Great for touring. It is not this bike though, not by any stretch of the imagination. Have a lot of fun memories of that bike, but it was time, and this is the beauty we landed on.
Yeah, yeah. Do you do a lot of trips, a lot of riding?
I do at least one good multi-state trip a year, anywhere from 3,000 to 10, 11,000 miles a year, just on that one trip. And then a lot, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, South Dakota, grocery store. Well, I mean, I got all this storage. I get sent to pick up groceries quite
You
often.
could put a ring and milk in here.
2 gallons.
2 gallons.
2 gallons.
So, yeah, I mean, there's luggage for days on this bike. So, what brought you to Indian motorcycle, and then after that, what was the pursuit? What made you get the pursuit?
Indian, to start with the brand, came to Indian simply because I like what they're putting out right now. Stock bike, any one of them, the Scout, the Chieftain, the Roadmaster, stock out of the box. In my opinion, they are the best. You don't need cams and all this before you leave the dealership. Stock out of the box, best bikes, in my opinion. Went with the Pursuit. I put on a lot of miles. Christine likes to go with me. This is her trunk. I don't get to put anything.
This is her
in there.
throne,
Yeah.
right?
That's all her area.
Yeah.
So she's got room for her hair dryer and curling iron and everything back there. So that's why I went with the Pursuit. I actually ordered the Challenger and built a Pursuit before they actually announced the Pursuit. So this is what I need. I need the full touring amenities. We do a lot of miles. We do a lot of miles together. So I needed all that extra space for her.
Okay. I see that you have done a couple things to make it kind of your own. What are some of the things that you've done?
So I haven't done any performance other than the Lloyd's tune. We put that on there. You got to get a Lloyd's tune, just let you know. But everything else is pretty much cosmetic. We've done some decals from Grey Wolf Customs. We got some stickers on the speakers to make them nice and pretty. Cup holder. We put some LED accent lights on there. Highway pegs.
You added the speakers to the hard lowers.
Oh, I did do the speakers to the hard lowers. That is correct.
Yep.
That is very much worth the investment on that.
And then the windshield.
And we just put this on today, the Clockworks 11-inch flared windshield. For me, I like the kick out here. It makes it look more complete, has a more complete finish. And it blocks the wind even better than the 13, 15-inch that comes stock on.
Yeah, I also think it looks sleeker while it's down. So when you don't need the wind protection, you can drop it down, you get a little bit more air.
Yep.
So I think I have often said that the Pursuit, I would change the windshield instantly if I ever had one.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good touch, and nothing's wrong. Clockworks, great company. Did you notice a difference with the audio? Did you get all done at once?
No, I got the speakers in when I got my 500-mile service done.
Okay.
And yes, you instantly know it.
Okay.
You fire up the bike, hit play, you know it instantly.
Oh, good.
You also know it 90 miles an hour on the highway. There's more sound, and it's crystal clear.
Okay.
I've done a couple rides with people right next to me. They turn off their radio and they listen to mine.
Nice.
It's clear. It's loud. You can even feel the bass in your floorboard. So
Wow.
it's got a little bit of thump to it too.
Wow. So you said you had your 500. You told me off mic that you have almost 1,000 miles on this.
Almost 1,000 miles in 4 weeks.
Okay, so the part that everybody loves to know is what's something you don't like about this bike.
There, one minor discrepancy. I love everything about this bike. The electronic preload shock, it resets to a standard, baseline.
Like what it thinks.
Yeah, what it's rider, trunk, that's it. So if you have a rider, you have a lot of luggage, really quick, you got to pull it down, you got to hit 2 buttons and it takes it back.
Right. So we're
It's not
complaining
that
about
big a
5
deal.
seconds.
Yeah, that's it.
But it would be nice if it remembered your
it
last
remembered.
setting.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's-
Because if you're on a
that'd be
long
nice.
haul, you pull over every 200 miles for fuel
Yep.
anyways.
Yep.
That makes sense. So you bought it here at Indian Motorcycle of St. Paul, which is my
Yep.
home dealership. One of the greatest dealerships in the country. I love these guys.
I love it. I have no complaints about the dealership. Love
And yeah, how did the buying experience go?
This is 2022 now. Supply chain issues, we all know about those. From the dealership side, from the manufacturer side, it was great. Do you have to wait a little bit longer? Would have been great if I could have walked in. I was sitting on the showroom floor and I walked out with it that day. It would have been great. But things being what they are, yeah. I had to wait 6, 7 months to get my bike.
I mean, it's a
That
little bit.
sucks.
It's a little bit of time.
It's a little bit of time, but it is what it is. I mean, go try and buy a new Ford right now.
They're all like that.
Everybody's like that.
So it sounds like it's a pretty good experience overall.
It was an amazing experience, and if you haven't seen my proposal video when I actually picked up the bike, go back and check that out. The team here at Indian St. Paul, they go a million miles to make you feel loved, make you feel comfortable, make sure you enjoy what's going on with your bike, make sure you're well informed. It's a great dealership, great dealership.
You said you were a member of the Leatherneck Club.
Yep, Leatherneck's Motorcycle Club.
Leatherneck's Motorcycle Club. Sorry, I'm not into I don't know the lingo. All right, look at my shirt, right?
Right.
So I know that I don't. One thing I've heard about clubs is sometimes they have rules and about what you can ride. So obviously, are you kicking the door open and bringing an Indian to the party, or were they open right away to an Indian being rode in your club?
Every club's going to have different rules.
Okay.
Each club makes their own rules.
But we can talk about yours.
We can talk about mine to a certain degree. As Indian keeps putting out damn good bikes, and they get more and more ridden. It's an American V-twin motorcycle. Who doesn't love that?
Right.
You are going to have your HD diehards, your Harley diehards, and whatnot that are going to always just be Harley. But for a large part of the community, these are becoming very good, very acceptable bikes. In the MC world, you're starting to see more and more of them. You're starting to see a lot of them. And
So
as guys like me take these more and more to bike events and stuff like this, I think people are going to love them.
So are you the first Indian, and are you allowed in your club?
I am not the first Indian in my club.
Okay.
I am the first pursuit, but I'm the first pursuit for a lot of people.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you might be the first pursuit in Minnesota.
Yep.
There's a couple. There's a couple.
There's a couple.
Yeah.
The demo bike they sold before this came in by a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's becoming more and more part of the culture. It's a great bike. I mean, what's not to hate?
Great business, a great company.
It's American, and you know, and a lot is we want American stuff.
Right.
So, boom, here's your American. Is it a Harley? No, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Would you foresee maybe more Indian motorcycles with some of your brothers?
Absolutely, 100%.
Have you let any of them ride it?
No.
No, that's against the rules.
Well, I haven't done a lot of riding since I got my 500 miles.
Oh, okay. I mean, I rode your bike. Did you know that?
Yeah. There was 0.2 miles on it.
Yeah.
Damn it, fish!
2,500 miles in a weekend?
Yeah, on this.
What? Yeah, not on this one.
Sorry, Lewis.
I did break it in though,
Yeah.
and it's already in sport mode.
Okay.
So Lewis, you're welcome.
It comes with a few extras as well.
Yeah.
So.
It was a rolling burnout. Just kidding. Just kidding. It was not. But
I will be letting people ride it.
I think we're going to see more and more. I mean, as you said, the company is great. The motorcycles are just incredible. The machines that they're building are great. And as more people ride them, your brothers ride them, and I have friends here and there that ride them, you can't say no to good bikes.
You can't. If anybody wants to take a test drive, $100 for every 15 minutes, you can do whatever you want to it.
So it's real fast. So 15 minutes, that's a lot of miles.
That's a lot of miles. You can probably do 30 miles in that time if you want. Actually, I know you can. It does 120.
Wow. Yeah, well, I mean, that would be 30 seconds a mile. And then other than that, man, on behalf of Indian Motorcycle, I'm going to speak for these guys, Indian Motorcycle St. Paul, and as I'm me being an ambassador to the brand, I want to thank you.
I want to thank you, man.
Dude, joining, it's fun. And I'm all about community, and I would have rode with you no matter if you were on a Victory or a Kawasaki or a Yamaha or whatever. But dude, I just love turning somebody onto the Indian brand, and you're having the same experience that I had, which means a lot. And I have people tell me all the time, if something goes wrong, tell me, I want to know. I'm fortunate that it's not all the time, but every once in a while you get it. But I love hearing the fun stories that, I'm loving it after 1,000 miles. So
wouldn't change a thing. And thank you. You talked me into the Indian brand. I did a lot of research on your video, so thank you as well.
Well,
Keep doing what you're doing.
I do. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for joining. We shared the road today, day one.
We did.
So we're gonna do it more, I hope, in the future.
Absolutely.
I like to go to his home area, so we're hoping to maybe I'll share a couch. You know, I don't like staying in Motel 6s.
No.
So couches surfing is way better for
I'll
me.
leave the light on for you.
There we go, dude. I like it. Other than that, let's end it. But seriously, thank you.
Awesome.
It's fucking awesome having you. I'm loving it all. Other than that, this is one story that I'm gonna do about people that are new to the Indian motorcycle world, let's call it. And here it is. Thank you much. Let's end it like I always do. Ride hard, ride fast. Say hi to somebody you don't know. Peace. Ha 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 ha!